Welcome to the 7 o'clock news. Good evening, I'm Wyatt Swan.
And I'm Cameron Christian.
One of our top stories. For local students in many local high schools, one thing keeps giving them trouble: writing an effective thesis. Our group of experts compiled a list of things that you should and should not do when writing your thesis. Our experts have compiled this list of to-dos and not to-dos for when writing your effective thesis. To do: elaborate on your topic so that the reader can more understand your purpose. Use commas. Commas make you seem smart. State the piece and the author's name and underline the title and make sure the author's name is emphasized. Ask yourself, what's the point to this sentence? So if you don't know the point, don't put it in there. And last but not least, to do: be specific. If you're not specific, what's the point? And your not to-dos. Don't say I believe, because it makes you seem more unprofessional. Unless it's a persuasion piece, don't state your I believe. And don't go off topic. If you go off topic, you're just confusing the reader even more. Don't use run-ons, again, because it makes you seem unprofessional. And do not say, this essay will tell you. You're not in middle school anymore. You're in an advanced class with an effective thesis, not a wimpy thesis. And last but not least, don't beat it to death, because if you do, it's not an effective thesis.
Here's another example of how to write an effective thesis.
How to write a thesis statement. A thesis statement identifies to the reader the main idea of your essay or paper and the direction in which it will go. You will need a paper and pen or a computer, research, and sources. Step 1. Form a working thesis during the rough draft phase. A working thesis states the conclusion you expect your research to support. The working thesis can change as your essay progresses. Step 2. Research your topic and take detailed notes on your sources. Use this information to refine your working thesis into a thesis statement that is supported by your research. Step 3. Focus on one main idea of a broader subject. Limit your statement to fit the scope of the assignment. Step 4. Craft your thesis statement so that it has a clearly defined relationship to the subject of your essay. Take a position on the subject. Don't just state a fact. Write a thesis statement that shows the essay is worth being read. Step 5. Keep it short. A thesis should only be 1 or 2 sentences long. Step 6. Insert your thesis statement at the end of the first paragraph of your essay. Did you know? A thesis was originally a Latin term for an unaccented syllable in poetry and a Greek term for a downbeat in music.
And now with weather.
It's raining cats and dogs.
And it's raining cats and dogs, it's raining cats and dogs. All over the town it's chucking it down, and it's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs, it's raining cats and dogs. All over the town it's chucking it down, and it's raining cats and dogs. When you brolly Roman candles on your boots.
That's a metaphor. And a metaphor is a comparison that doesn't use the word like or as. Now with sports, the Brewers have been throwing around the ball lately for their spring training. That's a metonymy, and a metonymy is when a thing or concept is called not by its name, but rather the name of something associated with the meaning of that thing or concept.
Here's a quick look of one of their training exercises.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
And that was sports. Breaking news! We have just received information that the United States have been placing eyes all around the nation watching for terrorist actions. That's a synecdoche, and a synecdoche is a term that uses a part of something that represents a whole, often used as a type of personification.
Here's an example in music. So let's look at the phrase, come and rest your bones with me. The lyric really means, you come and rest with me. Bones are a part of a person. Therefore, this is synecdoche.
Thank you for watching The News. We'll see you next time. I can't do this anymore. And what not to do's. Your not to do's, don't say I believe. Oh my God.